Hello everyone. In this module, we are going to see projections of California population. We will also um, try to get an idea what percentage of this population is composed of school-going age children or which will be going to school, what percentage of those children are legal or illegals, um, and then also what kind of guidelines are in place in school districts before they grant admission? How often they check the legal or illegal status? Um, and then, since we have a huge influx of foreign workers also who might be here on legal status like H-1B, OPT, and many other, student visa, and what kind of guidelines are placed in school district if they send their kids to school here, are we, basically state of California is billing them for free education system, for free education given to their kids in school districts, or these corporations, they're just passing the burden to the state when these workers are sending their kids to free, to schools in California and getting free education. So let's start with US government website census.gov. So in April, starting, I mean, these are approximate estimates. In July 2016, we had um, 39 million California residents. Again, we don't know exactly are these 39 million US citizens or permanent residents, or this number also include um, the illegals living or working in state of California. Another website, California Public Policy Institute, uh, are similar numbers, that 39 million according to 2016 estimates, and by 2050 California population is projected to reach 50 million. And then some stats that in 1900 California population was 2 million, 1950 it was 10 million, and then in the last half of the 40th century, then it went down, we went up to 30 million. These are again some graphs. You guys can read more about, on these websites, because we try to um, take data from government or non-profit website. So, just trying to give you the facts, not opinions. California, then it also talks about the demographic mix-up, how different races are, you know, basically what percentage of the population, and it shows that the biggest gainers are Latinos and Hispanics. 39% of the state residents are Latinos, 38% white, 14% Asian, 6% African American, 3% multiracial. Then again, these graphs. Um, Next one, it says that more than 10 million California residents are immigrants, which actually that number might be a lot higher. What that does mean is that these you know more than 10 million, or probably now we are in 2018, it might be like 13 million. These are the people who were not born in US. And then it also talks about the median age of California, which is less than compared to US. And then there are numbers from which country these immigrants are from. The leading countries of origin for California immigrants are Mexico, 4.3 million, Philippines, 860,000, China, in excluding Taiwan, 1 million, including, again, these are 2015 numbers. Um, so let's just keep going. Again, this talks about that the Latinos will be in 2025, they will be the biggest ethnic group. 42% of the California population will be Latinos. and white will be 35%, and then Asians 14%, and African American 5%. Um, then from 2012 to 2013 to 2021 2022, in this 9 year 10-year period, you can say that the number of children in California public schools is projected to increase by 1%, which is not actually, percentage was very high, but again, when we are talking giving these numbers, we do need to keep immigration, which is a very big factor or wild card, and how these numbers are counted for. So let's keep moving. So California population, same statistics from controller's website, pretty much in line what we just saw. So now this slide is important, that the under 18 population of California, in 2020 we will have close to 10 million California residents which are below 18. So these are the children who will be attending uh, K to 12 schools. So I mean, not all of them, but we have more, additional data on these. So under 18 population in 2010 to 2060, these are the projected growth. So of course, the biggest growth is going to be in the senior citizen, 75% and above, but under 18 category will have 16% growth. And then I went to the California Department of Education website. We have total 6.3 million students in K to 12, elementary, all middle, these combined, high school combined, all alternate education, community education, special education classes, and the total number of schools is around 11,000. So 3 million in elementary schools, 1.7 million in high schools, and then middle schools around 1 million. So let's just keep going. This slide talks about the ethnicity of the students in public schools in 2016-17. Asians around 9%, Filipino 2.5%, Hispanics 54%, whites around 24%. And then this slide shows about the comparison of public to private schools. So it says that approximately, the 10% of the students in California are enrolled in private schools, and the previous numbers we showed you, they were total numbers in private and public, but you guys can read more about on the website. The number in 2015-16, in we had around 7.5% going to private schools. And this again, this slide shows a number. Now let's go to the how much we are spending on educating these kids. Okay, this is state enrollment, county enrollment. It talks about where the biggest gainers, which counties, and where the biggest declines. But again, you guys can read more about on these websites. Okay, now public school enrollment by race, ethnicity. Asians numbers slightly going up. Filipino also slightly going up. Hispanics, Latino going up.